Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 18 franchise mode with your London Lions. Your playoff attending London Lions, I should say, for the first time in franchise history and in our inaugural season in the NHL. The London Lions have made it into the NHL playoffs. They made it on the final day of the NHL season. They lost to the defending Stanley Cup Pittsburgh Penguins, but Chicago also lost their game, and we punched our ticket to the Stanley Cup playoffs. And in round one, we faced the Winnipeg Jets. So first, let's hold a team meeting. We'll see what's going on. We'll check our lines, see if there's anything we want to change. We'll get to it. So whether it's this game or Game 7, I need your best every night without fail. 4 guys, very happy with that. Locker room chemistry, only 64%. Connor Brown has jumped up to an 81 overall. Michael Grabner's at an 82. Drew Stafford's at an 80. And Tom Wilson's at an 80. Good, so we've got some guys growing. And the biggest story, I think, for the London Lions this last season, Mike Fisher had 67 points on the season, which I did not expect at all. So, let's take a look at these lines. We've got Grabner, Raquel, Pasternak on the first line. Yes, very happy with that. Second line, Stafford, Fisher, Connor Brown. Very happy with that as well. Tom Wilson, Chris Tierney, Jerome McGinley. I'm going to put Smith-Pelly on the third line, see what happens. So, Wilson, Tierney, Smith-Pelly, Roussel, Zingle, and Iginla. Then Ekholm, Myers, who is coming back from an injury. Dumoulin, Vatanen, Edmondson, and Wallet. Then goalies, we have Mike Smith and Chad Johnson. Scratched, we have Josh Anderson, Tanner Kiro, and Ryan Pullock. Good. Of course, we made a trade to send Fedor Tutin to the Chicago Blackhawks in exchange for Tanner Kiro. That was the only trade deadline move we made. I looked to try and get a better goalie, but we couldn't find one. Or we couldn't find one for the right price. So, here we are. For those of you who don't know how I usually do my playoffs, period-by-period simulation for every game, usually... Wait, no, that's not right at all. I usually do that if it's elimination games, I think. No, I don't. No, I do it period-by-period simulation, and then I'll do it ×8 simulation if we're facing elimination. That's it. Right, sorry about that. Anyway, let's do this. Our first ever playoff game. We're at the MTS Centre, I believe, if that's Winnipeg. Raquel against Mark Scheifele for the opening face-off. Our first ever playoff game in franchise history. First period. Okay, it's a 1-0 lead. Brian Little scores on Mike Smith. 11 shots to 6 in favour of the Jets. Second period. Okay, no score. We'll go ×8 simulation for the third. 20 shots to 16 in favour of the Jets. Can the London Lions get on the board? Valtteri Filppula scores on Mike Smith and a power play coming for the Jets. And Patrick Laine manages to get a goal on Mike Smith. And Brian Little gets a power play. Our short-handed unit is not living up to any sort of potential. So I'm going to sim the rest of the game. It was a 6-0 shutout by the Winnipeg Jets. Not the best way to start. Really not the best way to start our playoffs. But it's a good thing it's a best-of-7 series. Let's move to Game 2. And then we'll have our first ever playoff game in the Lions' Den. Game 2. Here we go. Let's do this. Don't take penalties. Score some goals. Raquel against Little for the opening face-off. First period. Okay. It's a 2-1 game. Raquel, first goal of the playoffs for us by Ricard Raquel on Connor Hellebuyck. Perreault and Scheifele get a pair of goals. 19 shots to 3 in favour of the Jets. So that's not very good at all, London. Second period. Come on. Okay, it's a 3-1 lead for the Jets. Blake Wheeler scores on Smith. 27 shots to 14 in favour of the Jets. We'll go ×8 simulation. If they make it 4-1, then we'll call that a game. Come on, London. Can we get a goal back? Power play? Power play? Nope. Okay then. Fair enough. Come on, London Lions. Oh, Blake Wheeler scores. Fine, we'll sim the rest of the game. It's a 4-1 victory that time. So a 6-0 victory and a 4-1 victory. So we are 2-0 down in this series. Not very good at all. One player has a point so far, and that's Ricard Raquel. But we are taking the series to the Lions' Den in London. Let's hold a team meeting. We need to get everybody on board. Fellas, let's do this, please. Demanding response. Yes. Okay, here we go, fellas. We've got to get this going, lads. We've got to get this going. Let's do this for the home fans. We're 2-0 down in the series. Let's at least win one game. Here we go. In the Lions' Den against the Winnipeg Jets. Let's do this. Lowry against Tierney for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, it's a 1-1 game. Tom Wilson scores on Hellebuyck and Blake Wheeler scores on Mike Smith. 14 shots to 6 in favour of the visiting Winnipeg Jets, though. Come on, we're in the Lions' den for a reason, fellas. Let's get this going. Second period. Okay, they score again. Mark O'Dano, I wanted to trade for you, son. You can't go and score on me like that. Right, 27 shots to 15 in favour of the Jets. Here we go. Times out simulation for the third period. Come on, London. Let's get a goal. Power play. Good. Come on. Oh, come on. Power play for them. Our penalty killing's awful, but we managed to get it done, so nice job. Come on, London Lions. Don't let them go 3-0 up in the series. Power play. Power play. Please score something, London. It's not that hard. It's going to be an empty net for them. No! Mike Fisher! Short-handed! 32 seconds left! On Hellebuck, you are a hero, Mike Fisher. 32 shots to 23. Overtime period coming up. Come on, London. No! Patrick Laine, go away! Ah, oh, damn it. We are 3-0 down in the playoffs. Oh, this is not the way we want this to go. Ryan Zingle has been injured. Okay, we need to take a look at these lines. We need to change something up here. Something is not working. So, Mike Fisher, I'm playing you on the first line. You've been producing for me, son. You're doing all right. David Pasternak, you have been a ±5. Wow. Smith Pelly, you get to play on that line. Defence, Vatanen, you're going on the first pair. We've got to do something to mix this up. So we're going to go ×8 simulation for every game from now on. Oh, Lord. This is not good. At least we beat the Golden Knights, am I right? Here we go. ×8 simulation for every period. We are not getting swept. Scheifele against Raquel for the opening face-off. Do not let us get swept in our first ever playoff series, London Lions. Power play. 5-on-3 power play. How did we not score anything on a 5-on-3 and a 5-on-4? They get a power play. We kill it off. Well played, lads. Come on, let's just get more shots than them. They're out shooting us again, fellas. They're out shooting us, but it's relatively equal. 8-6 in favour of the Winnipeg Jets. No worries. Into the second period with the ×8 simulation. Come on, London Lions. A 5-on-3 power play for them. We managed to kill it off. Well played, gentlemen. Come on, London Lions. We need something here. Connor Brown. Yes! Nice one, boy. Nice one. That's exactly what we needed. Let's get that insurance marker now, Lions. Give the home fans something to cheer about. Oh, come on. Come on, fellas. Okay, third period. 18 shots to 15 in favour of the Jets. And we are 1-0 up in this game. Here we go. ×8 simulation for the third period. Let's get that insurance marker, London. Oh, no, Morrissey. Get out of here. Oh, come on. Don't let them win this game. Come on, London. Come on, London. You can do this. Ricard Raquel. Nice. Good job, boy. And Michael Grabner, the speedster. The insurance marker is there. Brian Little scores very soon after. Oh, please. Hold this lead, London Lions. Hold this lead, damn you. And yes, we win our first playoff game in franchise history. We are 3-1 down in the series, but we won it nonetheless. Oh, beautiful. Nice job there, London. Oh, thank goodness. We've actually won a game. Oh, it's brilliant. The comeback is on, ladies and gentlemen. The comeback is on. So let's hold a team meeting. We need to make sure everybody's in as high spirits as possible. 65% locker room chemistry. Demanding. Drew Stafford's loving it. He hasn't scored a goal, but he loves it. Right, here we go. Game 5. Can we make this a 3-2 series? Let's find out. ×8 simulation. Fisher against Filppula for the opening face-off. Come on, London. We're back in the MTS Centre in Winnipeg. A power play. Can't get anything done. No worries. No worries. Come on, London. Let's just get that first goal, and we'll be flying. We'll be great. There'll be no problem whatsoever. Coming to the end of the first period. Is anybody going to score? Is anybody going to score? No, they are not. So 10 shots to 8 in favour of the hometown Jets after the first period. Into the second period with the ×8 simulation. Can the London Lions do this? They're not getting many shots on goal. A power play for the Jets. And we kill it off. Well played, gentlemen. Well played indeed. Starting to get some shots on goal. We need more if we're going to try and keep up with them, London Lions. Come on, fellas. You need to take shots to score goals. Power play for the Jets. 5-on-3 power play for the Jets. We kill it off again. Well played, London. But the problem is, 26 shots to 12. We're going into the third period of an elimination game. Here we go. Oh, God. Come on. No, Matthew Perreault. Why do you do this to me? Power play. Power play. Come on, London Lions. Grabner. Pasternak, score a goal. You haven't done anything this playoffs. I need somebody to step up. One player to score a goal. That's all we need. 4 minutes left. London Lions, don't get eliminated. Please, power play. No! And the London Lions have been eliminated in 5 games in the first round of the playoffs. Well played, Winnipeg. Hope you go far in the playoffs, guys. Well played. It just wasn't meant to be for the London Lions in their first season. To be honest, I wasn't expecting them to win the Stanley Cup at all. I need more out of you guys next year. Thank you, Drew Stafford. I'm glad you agree. So we may not have got the result that we wanted. However, we did quite well. We managed to make the playoffs for an expansion team in their first ever season making the playoffs. That is impressive by any stretch of the imagination. So we shall now sim to the draft. Right, let's get all this scouting on, because we've got a couple of picks we need to make. The Q, we've scouted forwards and defence there. Let's scout defence here for 4 weeks. In the O, we haven't really scouted too well, because there's just so many players. Ryan Zingle's back. Well, I mean, it's a little bit too late, but fair play to your son. Okay. That was a shame, though. That was a big shame. I was hoping we could at least make it through to the second round. But it doesn't matter. We got a win. We got our first win of the playoffs. For a team of our calibre against a team like the Winnipeg Jets, to have Patrick Laine, have Scheifele, have Wheeler, have all of these really strong guys, I'm quite happy with how we produced, and I'm really proud of this team. We managed to do what we needed to do. But the fairy tale ending just couldn't happen. We made the playoffs, though. So the Washington Capitals are the Stanley Cup champions. Only in a video game. And the Calder Cup champions are the Manitoba Moose. Okay, so the salary cap has been announced for next season. Sicket drive? What the hell is a sicket drive? Season ticket drive, I think is what I meant to say. 70% of the tickets sold. Very happy about that. Nice job, gentlemen. So, next episode, we will be starting the draft and doing our off-season like we usually do in our franchise mode seasons. So, we do not have one of the top picks at all. Carolina with the first overall pick of this year's draft. We have the San Jose Sharks pick, so I don't know how much we're going to get there. 75% concession fan happiness. We didn't get that. Sorry, guys. Player retirement. Let's view the retired players. So on the list of London Knights, there doesn't look like to be anybody. So it looks like everybody wants to stick around for another year. Mike Fisher's decided to stay. Jerome McGinley's decided to stick around. Good. So let's take a look at the list of retired players from all of the teams. So Jaromir Jagr has called it a day on a career from the New Jersey Devils. Congratulations, Jaromir Jagr, on a wonderful career. Shane Doan has called it a day. Oh, he was 7 points off 1,000. Come on. Mike Ribeiro has called it a day. He was a 74 overall. Brian Campbell's called it a day with the Bruins. Matt Stajan's gone. He's only 34. Wow. Ryan Precht is gone. John Michael Lyles. Rene Bourque, Michael Roosevelt, Nicholas Hagman, Chris Kelly, Dominic Moore's called it a day, congratulations, with the Arizona Coyotes apparently, Francois Beauchemin, Vernon Fiddler, he called it a year last year, but you know, Jay McClement, Ron Hainsey, Chris Neal, and we'll do one more, Tom Gilbert. There you go. So, we're moving up to the draft. The NHL entry draft is now here. So we are going to end this episode here, guys. Quite a short episode compared to some of the other ones, but that's because we got eliminated in the first round. So yes, I'm going to end this episode here then, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!